If you're one of the millions of people that uses the internet, then you're putting yourself at risk for cybercrime. According to the Federal Bureau of Investigation, 298,726 complaints were filed in 2016, with an excess loss of $1.3 billion. The internet is the world's largest database for information, and we use it every single day. Some of the uses include communication, such as emails, research, education, online shopping, fun or leisure activities like games, and staying current on world events. So what is cybercrime? According to Britannica, cybercrimes are also called computer crimes. They're the use of a computer as an instrument to further illegal ends, such as committing fraud, trafficking child pornography, intellectual property, stealing identities, and violating privacies. As a mother, college student, and average person, I use the internet every single day. The internet crime can target anyone from governments to businesses to individual people. Today we will discuss ways hackers use to access information, how you're at risk, and ways you can protect yourself. A cybercriminal is sometimes referred to as a hacker. A hacker is an anonymous person who uses computers to access unauthorized information. So what are some of the ways hackers use to access this information? Generally through viruses. Viruses refer to worms, Trojan horses, and malware. According to Microtrend, ransomware is a type of malware that can lock your files or even your computer and prohibit you from accessing them unless you pay the cybercriminal, sometimes upward of $100. A little history of cybercrime. In the 80s, there was a massive wave of malware sent through emails. So individuals would click on these emails and their computers would become infected. In the 90s, we saw viruses embedded into websites. So if you stumbled upon these websites or visited them, then your computer would become infected. And you could get unwanted pop-up ads, decreased computer speed, or even take you to other websites that you weren't trying to get to, some inappropriate websites. In the 2000s, we've seen a surge of identity theft due to social media and people sharing large amounts of information, personal information on these sites. So how are we at risk? We're at risk by sharing this large amount of personal information on websites such as Facebook and Twitter and on dating profiles, by opening emails that are from unknown people, taking surveys that promise a little bit of money for some personal information in your time, or purchasing items from unverified websites. Some ways we can protect ourselves from these things are to make sure that we have a cybersecurity or firewall such as Norton Antivirus or McAfee. Make sure that you limit the amount of personal information that you share on these websites. Check your privacy settings on your profiles. Make sure that they're set to private instead of public so that you only, the people that see it are the people that you intended to see it. Avoid clicking on unknown pop-up ads or links through emails. Delete all suspicious and unknown emails as soon as you receive them. And then just make sure when you're purchasing items on the internet that it's from a verified website, that security lock icon is up in the toolbar when you're making these purchases, when you're sharing your personal information such as your credit card information or your social security number. Okay, so now that you know ways that hackers use to access your information, ways that you're at risk of becoming a victim, and ways that you can easily protect yourself from these attacks. You can research, shop, or surf to your heart's content and feel safe and secure in doing so. Just remember, if it seems too good to be true, it probably is. Thank you for listening, and I hope this information has made you aware of the dangers of the internet and the tools and confidence to use it safely.